I made the Grand Finals of Dkayd's giveaway tournament with Fire King. There were 235 players, rounds were best of 3, and you could switch decks in between games. For almost all of my games I used Fire King. I have some gameplay lined up, but let's talk about the deck first. So this is the deck list that I've been using. I'm going to begin by mentioning the skill, because Tie That Binds is really useful for Fire King in this meta. The main reason for this is because of Winder. It lets Arvata attack over Winder and then you can negate her effect. It also lets Big Chicken attack over Ulti Petalfin. There are some other uses with it, such as making 2 level 4s threaten lethal. I'm using 3 Big Chicken, because the issue with only 2 is that you become much weaker to Karma Cut. I'm using 3 Arvata because with any less than 3 you have a weak grind game. The third Barong also helps with playing those longer games, and it's another beat stick too. Recently I've added in a small chicken because I think it's nice to have against aggressive decks. Those are the Fire King monsters I use. You can also try Yorkshire, though I personally don't value its effect too much. Fire King Island is great with 3 copies, and with 3 Big Chicken and 3 Barong, it's not too hard to get cycling through your resources using it. Circle is a super important card against decks that use traps. Karma Cut is very popular right now, so searching Circle with Barong is something that happens a lot. I can never see myself not using Circle, but I think more than one Circle is asking for bad hands, because drawing Circle doesn't improve bad hands. Its main purpose is to be searched with Barong. I do not use Onslaught in this build because I think it's better suited for a build like Balance. This is what I use to get King of Games with. The reason why I think it's more suited in a build like this is because you have your guaranteed spell card to be either Island or Onslaught. There's a bigger focus on consistency in a build like this and a smaller focus on those longer games. Whereas with a build like this you are slightly less consistent, but you're able to play those longer games a lot better. And I think being able to play through long games is very important in this meta because there's lots of traps in this meta that force you to use multiple monsters to play through them, such as Karma Cut or Fiend Comedian, Fiendish Chain, Floodgate Trap Hole. So the issue I tend to find with Balance is that you tend to burn through your 8 monsters very fast. Karma Cut I use 2. It's super good in this format and this deck can use it. Bad Aim is something I enjoy using. It's a decent generic trap card and you can also bad aim your own monster to play through Karma Cut and Fiendish Chain. I use Kiteroid as my semi-limited card right now because there's a lot of decks that hit heavy. And then the extra deck is just a bunch of good rank 4s that I've handpicked based on my personal preference. That's all for the deck breakdown part of this video, and enjoy the gameplay. This is most likely Blue Eyes. This is a very nice hand. We not only have Arvata plus Barong to get our stuff going, but we also have Karma Cut as well as Island. So this is a very nice hand. You can go Island, pop Barong. And we're going to search for a Big Chicken here. Because it's good to discard with Karma Cuts, it's good to destroy with Arvata, and also it means we have the option to destroy with Island next turn as well. So with Barong, we're going to search for Circle. Especially since this is very likely the Blue Eyes matchup. And having Circle to dodge a possible Karma Cut is really good. Three sets, okay. Draw. Small chicken. Okay, so we can go Island. Raigeki Break. So this will stop Island from searching and will also just destroy the Arvata as well. fast can bring back the wrong. I think it's fine to do this here because it means that he can't floodgate this if he wants to for some reason. It's not different from normal summoning it, so I don't see why not. And we can go Tyrant Binds. Small one first. Okay. I think it's pretty safe here to chain circle because there's not much to be afraid of. Like, it can't be treacherous and it can't be a discard trap because he has nothing in his hand and he has a trap card in the graveyard. So even though this is not lethal right here, we're able to negate one of the ancients in the end phase. So in his standby phase, the big chicken will come out and destroy both of these. So we do see a delay here, which means that his top deck card is either a Blue Eyes White Dragon, or it means that this is a Karma Cut or a Raigeki Break. We're going to flow into the small chicken here, because if we flow into the wrong, we will not get our search. So let's search for island. Draw. So this is quite nice. So a common play in this deck is to go island, pop Arvata, because that gets you 2 monsters on the field, which is very nice for threatening lethal through traps. Though I'm not sure how well it will do against multiple. So Break will destroy the island, which will destroy the Runics. And this is threatening lethal right here. Might as well Tyrant Binds. And there we go. Then even if that trap card could stop us, we have the big chicken coming back next turn. So this is a very nice turn one hand. We can go island, destroy big chicken, and we can search for not Arvata, because we're not going to be summoning anything, and even if we were, it would just be destroyed by the big chicken. The reason why we're not going to be summoning anything is because we want something to discard the Karma Cut. And we don't want to have to keep Bad Aim in hand to have that as discard fodder. Or if we don't use Karma Cut, we can next turn destroy it with Island. Another option is to search the second big chicken there. Okay, so circle coming down here. Going to get a Dark Magician. So Bad Aim is pretty useful here. Draw. Okay, Kitewood. I think destroying Barong here is good, because it gets us a search for Circle next turn, which is nice. And let's grab Arvada here, because the effect of Arvada in the graveyard is really important as well, not just the effects for negation. So this here is not balanced, so it's quite likely Destiny draw. And because it is quite likely Destiny draw, I'm not going to use Type Binds. Although now that he preemptively did the navigation, that may change my mind depending on what he summons. I think even though he flipped the navigation preemptively, it's still good to not use Type Binds here. Because we're going to do this play here, where we attack with Garunix into Illusion, we Karma Cut the Dark Magician, and then we attack directly. And because we did not use our skill here, we did not trigger his skill. Was getting a search. Let's grab a Circle. I think Circle would be a good thing to search here. Then there's his Circle, but not the fighting kind. Adding a Curtain. So Curtain is going to banish. Maybe he banishes the island to attack me directly. I think he might actually banish the big chicken. Because if he banishes this will come back next turn and destroy his monster. So it definitely does seem better for him to banish the big chicken. So I'm not too sure what his last face down card is. So because he attacks my Avatar, I can summon back Barong. In the end phase, it will be destroyed, and then we get another search on our standby phase. We can search for a big chicken, and then we can destroy the big chicken with Island. So there we go. So because he navigationed the island, we can go Arvata. I think we can set Circle here. Oof, so that wasn't quite enough to attack over the row, but now we can banish something as well. Oh no, 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 no. I think this was a misplay on his behalf though, because now he just let me destroy my big chicken. He is now able to Destiny draw because he did Circle last turn. Okay, so big chicken. And then let's float into Barong. Curtain coming down. Our timer is kind of low because I've been thinking on what to say and stuff. So this is a very good scenario for us. He can't really beat us through his field, and then on the following turn we get the big chicken coming back. to destroy his Dark Magician. So for safety measures, let's Direwolf away his face down card. I'm pretty sure it's not a Dranmere force, but you can never be too sure. Boop. Okay, there we go.